102. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Marnie Hernandez. Today we are doing New Agent Orientation 101. So again, I appreciate everyone coming on board. You know, the first step to building your business is, of course, stay plugged in, learn as much as you can. And so, again, this is the first step to growing your business, okay? What we try to do is do it in levels, steps, so that you're not overwhelmed. And again, you probably will get overwhelmed, but I'm telling you, please just take your time. You don't have quotas. You don't have anything mandatory. The only mandatory thing is your certification. Other than that, everything else you do at your leisure when you feel comfortable, okay? No pressure. So don't let that, you know, oh, I have to get here, I have to get there. No, you don't. Okay. You do it at your leisure. Okay. So today, I welcome everyone, New Agent Orientation. We're going to go into your back office. Your back office is myevolutiontravel.com. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to log in and show you where your PTA certification is. So you're going to click log in, okay? Now, when you log in, guys, you all received an agent number. Please keep that handy, okay? That is your number that you're going to need to know all the time, okay? That is an IBO number, independent business owner number, your agent number, your evolution number, okay? It's referred to different ways. All right, so you're going to sign in here. Okay, this is your back office. So want to show you first on your certification, because that's your first step, because you want to get certified to be able to register with the vendors. Okay, so right here, travel training program, you're going to click there. That is going to take you into 8 short videos. Once you do these videos, that gets you your certification. Takes you about 45 minutes. Has anybody here completed their certification at this time? If not, don't worry about it. If you have, congratulations. All right, wonderful. Perfect. All right, congratulations. So once you complete these, again, you can do them all at once. You can do them one at a time, however you want to do it. But once you complete that, that's when you go here to download your certification. All right, so this is your certificate. We're going to show you also how to post this and stuff. But for right now, once you complete it, congratulations. You'll want to print it, you know, PDF it, hold it, save it, etc. Now, just wanted to share with you, and you'll learn this when you go to post it also. But before you post it on social media, right here is our IATA number, okay? You want to blot that out. That is our driver's license for booking travel, okay? So you want to make sure you don't show that out on social media, because again, that's our license for booking travel. That's our access to book anything and everything worldwide. Okay. So again, we'll share that with you. So remind them PDF document once you complete it. Okay. Show new agents how to register for our team website. Okay. So if anybody has not done this, please do it. You can go into it under beachbosses.co, Infinity, Heroes, Rising Stars. So we have different ways to access it. As you see, we have 3 different major groups that are involved in this, but we're all one team. Okay. So if you're within Beach Bosses, all of you are with Beach Bosses, okay? Within Beach Bosses, then we have Infinity, we have Heroes, we have Relentless, etc. Okay, within Infinity, you have all kinds of other, individual groups, and then of course, Rising Stars is Gail and Bill Bertrand. Okay, but it all takes you into this website, which we share. Okay, so has everybody accessed this website yet? And if not, I suggest you do. Okay. See if this is, so once you do beachballs.co. Okay, so once you do, you're going to go here and you're going to, let me log out. So you're going to go down here to log in or sign up. Yes, yes. So right here, your email, your password, you're going to create an account. Okay, so your name, your email, your password. Are you part of Beach Bosses, Rising Tide, or Rising Stars, or Team Infinity? Your phone number. You must have completed your certification. Yes, I have. Who is your sponsor? Again, if you don't know who your sponsor is, I'll show you how to find that. And then your agent ID. Remember, your agent ID is your agent number, IBO number, etc. Okay. All right. So once you do that, then all you do is log in and you're here. Okay. So if you haven't registered, register. It can take up to 24 hours, usually done in a few hours. Agents should contact their mentor if it's been over 44 hours, okay? So you want to make sure you have access to this, okay? All right, so this is our website. We'll go over this more later, but I just wanted to show you how to make sure to access that. Any questions here? All right, so we're going to go back to your back office over here, okay? All right, this is considered your back office, your dashboard, okay? Within this dashboard, you have account, chat box, register your pay card, etc. So click on account, update information. So what you want to do first off, now I asked you if you know your team member, your mentor. Right here under my team, it says my upline. You can click there. This will tell you who your mentor is. As you see here, Nikki and Charles are mine, and then Mr. McCovey, our founder, okay, because I signed up almost 6 years ago. You may have 3, 4 different ones here, okay, but this is your main sponsor. If for any reason they're no longer with the company, go to the next one. Again, guys, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We are all here to help you, okay? So just wanted to share that. About the certification. Okay, what about it, that Daveen, on the certification? Right here? You can unmute yourself too.
Okay.
I don't know if you muted yourself again.
I don't know why it says Evolution Travel instead of Divine Russell on it. You know what I'm saying, on the line?
Okay, so what?
On the certification for after the training, it says just Evolution Travel on the line instead of my name, my first and last name. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably because when you processed your your sign up, where it said company, you shouldn't have put anything there, and you maybe put Evolution or something, and that's why. So we usually tell people, because there's not an asterisk there when you go to sign up, so I always tell people, and just so you know, if you decide to help somebody in the future to sign up, you want to stress that like right here, enroll an agent, right
This
down
do I follow you and then fix it?
Where it says company name, there's no asterisk. Do not fill this out.
Okay.
So if you did put that, all you have to do is now go into your back office right here. And this is like customer service. And just tell them, can you please update my name under the company to, Daveen Russell?
Okay.
Okay, so that's how you do it. So yeah, that's why I always stress, leave that blank. I always try to tell, corporate, move it down or something, because that's one of the first ones people put. So they're all excited, So yeah, you can get that fixed, but you have to send a message through here. Okay. All right.
Got it.
So here, now that we're here, that's one of the next ones was the evolution check. Oh, I wanted to check here. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is evolution. Okay, evolution is like the marketing side. Evolution is for your payments and stuff. Okay. Or if you sign somebody up and they put the wrong information, that's where you notify these guys. Anything to do with the vendors, your commissions, etc., that's where you contact Archer Travel. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Evolution, marketing, billing, commissions, vendors, Archer Travel. Okay, so this again, you'll run it, you'll put a, please update named on certificate 2. Okay, send it and then they'll get back to you. Okay. All right. Go down here to my account. Right here, update personal info. So this is where you want to make sure also you go in and update your info. Make sure it's up to date. Because again, when you first started, you're all excited. So you want to make sure your birth date's correct, your name, your address, etc. Okay. Now, you cannot change your email and you cannot change your Akimbo identifier number. All right, all these other ones, oh, you can't change your name either. So if for any reason you need to change the ones that are blocked out, again, that's where you go here. Can you please update my email to, otratravels@gmail or something, okay? So just make sure your information is correct. If not, then you need to contact them. Like here on my Akimbo card, I transposed some numbers and I had to have them updated for me. Okay. So again, that's the chat box. You're in your updated information. Any questions on either of those? All right, next we're going to register for your pay card. Has anybody registered for their pay card yet? If not, we're going to do that now. I suggest you make sure you get it done. So right here under dashboard, order your pay card. You must add your digits. If you have not applied, click on the banner. All right, so I'm going to click here. And as you see, it took us back to account information. So right here, if you have not applied, click here. Okay. Now we do have a training on it and I'm going to show you where the training is, but I'm also going to just show you a quick walkthrough. Okay. Joining is easy. Now I always tell everybody, make sure you go through the back office because I have so many people call me, what's the invitation code for my Akimbo card? Well, as you see here, if you would have went through as we told you, it's right here. You don't need to put it in, okay? But a lot of people will maybe go in through Akimbo separately. You don't want to do that. You want to stay connected to your back office, okay? This is where you're going to get paid. So you're going to order your card. Once you order your card, yes, next. I just want to explain to you, just like if you go into a bank, open up a checking account, etc., they're going to ask you for your ID. They're going to ask you for confirmation because it's money. It's money we're going to be sending you. So they may ask you for your driver's license, a bank account, etc. Okay, it is legit. You can just call them and walk them through it. Okay, so just remember that. Once you get signed up, then that's when you go over here and you can register with the app. I have the app on my phone and then I also go in here. Once you get signed up, then And always, now it's doing verification. So hold on really quick. Okay. All right. And then here it is. Now, it takes about 2 weeks to get your Akimbo card. Okay. But what I wanted to show you just really quick, okay, you can send money to and from people in the company, no fees. You can withdraw money to your bank, no fees, okay? But if you use it as a debit card, there are fees. If you use it as a credit card, there's no fees, okay? So just keep those in mind. Also, if you have family members, spouses, parents, kids, you can do a sub card. So you guys can share the money. Okay, Ashley, this is my daughter. Ashley, here's your card. Will you go to the grocery store with me? I'm going to transfer you $100. Okay. So you guys can use the same bank account with a sub card. Okay. So just wanted to share that. So walk through signups, explanation, full video. Okay, so here in your back office, right here under step 1. Hold on one moment, I'm sorry. Hi there, I'm on New Agent 101. Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm on training. What's up?
Oh, sorry, I was just making sure that Sandy G is cold.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so beach, our website, step 1. So again, I suggest you go through this now if you haven't, but right here, this shows you everything, how to register with vendors, how to do your pay card, how to do different things. So it's step by step. So again, I suggest going through it, pausing, make sure you did that part, start again, pause, complete it, so on. Okay, so it's a more in-depth training. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Also, all these different ones, how to get paid with your Akimbo card, Archer Go. So lots of different help for your back office, for your expenses, etc. Okay. So make sure you do all that. All right. And then we also went over, where to see who your sponsor is. So again, that's under my team. Okay, email your team, your upline. Okay, so all that's right here under team. All right. Any questions on that so far? Get in here, Pumbaa. All right. So register your pay card. Now, your travel site. All right. So again, guys, I just want to share with you, I'm just going over this pretty quickly, but as I said, here is training videos you can re-watch. I'm also recording this, so you can also check it out later. Hey, come here. Come here, Aries. Aries, come on. Sorry. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go into your travel site. All right. So right here in your back office, my travel site. All right. So if you haven't set up your travel site yet, it's very easy. You're going to put your picture, your bio. People can request a quote. People can book directly with you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hold on one sec. I'm so sorry. Move, move, move. Sorry, guys. Come on, come on. Come on. Pumbaa, come on. Come on. Sorry, the thrills of working from home. Okay. Whew, sorry about that. All right, so this is your travel site, okay? So how to set up your travel site. So what you do is you go here to log in, okay? You're gonna put your agent number. You're gonna log in, and then this is where you can edit your profile, put your picture, the information, about me. Again, you can update these at any time, okay? So when you put this stuff in, if you decide that it's, you know, you want to redo it or update it or whatever, you can do that at any time. Verify, edit, profile information, any questions? Okay. One other thing down here, recommended specials. So most of the stuff is set up by Archer Travel. You fix your picture. There's a certain size. Okay, some people have issues trying to get that. But this right here is one special that you can enter and update yourself, okay? So right here, click to enter a new special so you can update that. Also on your website, people can request a quote. People can also book directly with you, okay? So make sure you get that set up. Again, the training for that is right here, new agent training setup, okay? Click here for new agent package. So again, all kinds of information for you, suppliers, etc., cheat sheets and stuff. So make sure to follow this information, okay? As I said, we've got tons and tons of training, information, tools. So when people say, yeah, I'm lost, I don't know what to do, I can't find anything. Again, that's why we kind of have it. Step 1, step 2, and you can't move on to step 2 till you complete this. And you talk to your sponsor and say, okay, I've completed this. Can I move on? Okay, well, did you clean up your Facebook page? Did you do a mock booking? You know, what about the Expensify to help keep track of your expenses for business? Okay. So once you do that, then you can move on to step 2. Okay. Because we don't want you going all over the place. Okay. That's why we kind of have it set in order. Okay. So any questions on setting up your travel page, your travel site? It's pretty easy. Again, if you need anything, we're all here to help you. Get on a Q&A, get on another 101. But like I said, there's only a couple things you have to update. It's this right here, and then this right here if you wish to, okay? All right, so the Travel Cafe. Has everybody been into the Travel Cafe? Now the Travel Cafe is right here in your back office under dashboard. You go to Travel Cafe. The Travel Cafe is Archer Travel's site in our back office, okay? What that means is, you know, as I told you, evolution, the question thing in there is for evolution only. Travel Cafe is for Archer Travel and the vendors, okay? So in here, we want to explain to you, it says note to register for vendors, click on the supplier tab, okay? So if you haven't registered for any of the vendors, I'm going to show you that. Just as a forewarning, we recommend you create a spreadsheet with your login information for the vendors. Your vendors, as I'm going to show you, show from A to Z, okay? So if you go down here to suppliers, okay, so you have suppliers, but then you have suppliers full commission and suppliers how to register, okay? So what we're going to do is how to register right now, okay? Because that's what we want to do. We want to get registered with some of these vendors so you can start booking travel, okay? So as you see, we talked about it's in alphabetical order, okay? Now over here, important information for updating for vendors. Now, a lot of people, who do I contact? I registered with this vendor and I haven't heard back. Okay, right here's the contact phone number and email. Okay. Also, when you register, here's the Archer travel information. I suggest putting this in your phone as a contact, okay? Very important, the IATA number. The IATA number, you're gonna need that 24/7, okay? Anytime you call up a vendor, anytime you fill out a form, what's your IATA number? Keep that handy. Also another one, cruise line. Whenever you're registering or dealing with a cruise line, you'll want to make sure to use this phone number. Hey, come here, come here. Because that's how they recognize Archer Travel as a cruise line number. So as you see here, this is their regular phone number. This is the cruise line number. Please put these in your contacts, okay? I have a lot of people that register with like Carnival, and then they say, I got denied because the phone number is not registered. That is because you are, stop it, stop. That is because you are using Archer's number up here versus the cruise line number. Okay, so keep those handy. Very important, very important, very important. All right. Please be sure to review everything within the box that supplier prior to registering. Ensure you do not enter anything incorrectly. Agency, Archer information, your information. Okay, so whenever you're registering with the vendor, okay, what I want to explain to you is, like here, let's just say we're going into Agent Universe. Each one has specific information on how to register, okay? So right here, Agent Universe, register. Again, pay attention. Click the link. Find your fill out your personal information. Takes 2 to 3 days. Okay, so that one's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, let me show you over here. I want to show you Carnival. Carnival. Okay, you click here. Now, if you would have went into Carnival on your own, you would have clicked on it. You would have said, okay, first name. Let me go ahead and register that. All right, so your first name on Carnival, look right here. What does this say? It says your agent number, not your name. That's why I tell people, go in here, how to register, and pay attention to what it says. Also, phone number. Do you see this is the cruise line number? Okay. So make sure you pay attention. It is very important. Also, anytime it says agency name, that's Archer. Anytime it says agent, that's yours. Agency, Archer. Okay. So I get a lot of people that say, it's asking for the agency name. Do I put mine or theirs? You know, you're going to put Archer. Okay. Agency is Archer. Agent is yours. And again, some may, for some other reason, have different. So that's why I tell people, be specific. Make sure you go in here and pay attention to how they have it listed. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and register with a couple. Has anybody registered for vendors yet? So one of the first ones we're going to go ahead and do is Carnival. So again, you'll go into Carnival. All right, so you're going to visit this link. And if you want to do it with me now, you can. Carnival takes 24 to 48 hours to get approved. So I suggest you do it today. Put Ms. My first name. What's my first name? It's my agent number, remember? My last name, my birth date. Agent phone number is yours. Agent email is yours. Agency name is Archer. Agency phone number is the, get over here and lay down, is the cruise line number, okay? Agency level is agent. Okay, that's all you have to do. That's it. Fill that out. Okay, just like that. Create an account. Okay. Once you create an account, that's where you can go right back in, and you can, once you get back access, again, 24 to 48 hours, you can now go in here and start booking. Now look, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I like to share this. They have $5 cruises for us as agents. Interline is our travel agent rate. You always want to stay plugged in to see what specials they're having. So right now, and a lot of times they're like within the next month, so if you're flexible, they're great to do. But I just booked this one a few days ago because $5. Look at this. I want to show you. I'm going December 5th. Look at this. $5 per person for interior, ocean view, and balcony. Balcony, guys, for $5. And you pay port taxes and fees. So me and my boyfriend are going. I got it for $346 for, hey, come here for the 4 days. Okay. $346, guys. Take advantage of these. Okay. So get in, register with these cruise lines. They have amazing, amazing, amazing deals. Okay. All right. So that's Carnival. Let's go into Disney. Anybody like Disney? I do. I actually just went to Disney World and Disneyland last month. So Disney right here. Disney's a pretty easy one to register, and you can start booking Disney today if you'd like. Okay. So you click here, Disney, right here. Agents enroll directly with Disney by using our IATA number. Remember what I told you? You're going to need this number a lot. Okay. So you're going to click here, Disney travel agent. Okay. Let me put it up here if you guys want to do it now. Takes very easy to get registered. Right here. Okay. The perks are amazing. Let me show you that. Okay. First time here. Go in here, put your information. Great. Yes, I great. Create an account. It's going to ask you for the IATA number, blah, blah, blah. Once you create your account, bam, you get to sign in and start booking today. You don't have to wait for Disney. So right here, welcome Marnie with Archer Travel. You are now a Disney travel agent. You can book directly with Walt Disney World, Disneyland Resorts, Good Neighbor Resorts, Aulani in Hawaii, tickets only and tickets only for Disney, okay? You can also do the trainings, okay? And all the promotional material, okay? All this is available to you. Look at here. Each of these companies have a marketing tab. E-brochure, mini site, collateral store, YouTube gallery, and then the training. You do the training. Now you can book travel with Disney today. But if you do the training, guys, you actually get all kinds of amazing perks. All right, this one looks like they just updated it, so I have to fix that one. But let me show you the available benefits, okay? I would too. I did a walkthrough on it when I went. I did a travel party in Hawaii, and I did the walkthrough, and I'm like, I got to stay here. So look, remember I just told you I went to Disney World? You get, as an agent, once you complete your training, you do have to have an IATA or CLIA card, okay? But you get a 1 to 10 day 50% off ticket, or you get a 1 day hopper pass. And that's what I took advantage of, because I went to Florida and I'm like, you know, let's just go. And we went to Animal Kingdom and we went to Epcot. Okay. Walt Disney World special, you get travel agent discount rates on the hotels, on the cruise lines. You also get appreciation program rates. You also get to go on a tour of the cruise line. I got to go on the Disney Dream Ship. Okay. So a lot of amazing perks. And again, I want to show you, I'm a product of the product. Yes, I did use my free ticket last month. 0 cents I paid. Zero I paid for my hopper pass for Disney World. That's like a $200 ticket. Right here, Disneyland prior to COVID, same thing, a hopper pass. I got it for free. All right, so take advantage of these guys. All right, so that's Disney now. So we went through Carnival, we went through Disney. Expedia tap, I'll show you that. Vax Vacation, have you guys signed up with Vax Vacation? Vax Vacation is one of our vendors that we use 95% of the time. Okay, so I want to show you. There we go, how to register. All right, let me show you why that's pulling up. This is my Vax program. Okay, and I want to show you why we use this. Oops. All right, so I want to show you the reason we use this 90% of the time. Look at this. In one vendor, you have access to Apple, FunJet, Travel Impressions, Southwest Vacations, Blue Sky, United, Universal, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Sesame Street, TNT, Travel and Leisure, and American Airlines. So that's why I always tell people, guys, we use this 50% of or 90% of the time because of that reason. You have so many vendors under one sign-in, okay? So I want to show you here, if you go to Apple Leisure Group, this is one of the first ones. Let me show you. Aries, get over here. Lay down. Lay down. All right. So as I showed you here, we talked about Apple, Travel and FunJet. So you only have to register once. Do we have to subscribe to each? No, that's exactly what I'm saying. You only have to register once to have access to all these. Okay. So right now I'm under Apple Leisure. If I go into Southwest, have the same thing. If I went into United, same thing. How to register? You go to forms, and click supplier request form. I suggest you do this today. It takes 4 to 7 days to get approved, okay? You don't have to go into any other ones to register. Once you fill out this form, Archer Travel will send you the sign-in. So you go to supplier request form. You must be an active agent. You must have completed your training. It does take 4 to 7 days. Check your spam mail. So again, you're going to fill out your information, supplier. So these first 4, I suggest you fill out. What Vax is the one we just talked about. One source is Princess. Everybody loves Princess. You get a free cruise, 3 to 30 days. MSC is another cruise line, and Norwegian. Okay. These other ones here are Australia, Pleasant Holidays. You must be an agent for 30 days, and then you can fill that out. Okay. So you're going to click Vax. You're going to hit submit. You've now requested it. Now you're going to go back up, fill it out again. And now you're going to click Princess. Go down here, fill it out again. Then you're going to go back up. You're going to do it for all 4 of these, because you don't want to have somebody call you next week wanting a quote on Princess, and then you have to wait another week to get approved, right? So get them all done today. Again, you have to fill a form out separately each time, okay? And then Norwegian. Bam. Now you just registered for these 4 vendors. You're done. Wait till you get your email, okay? That's it. So you've done that. I suggest, like I said, do it today. Get that done, okay? Any questions on that? All right, we're almost done, guys. Last one is Expedia Tap, okay? So again, we're gonna go back to suppliers, how to register. Now, Expedia Tap has several options, so I wanna make sure you guys understand and pay attention. If you already have an Expedia account, you have to follow. So filling out the first name is always your, no, Jasmine. Remember I told you each one is different. The only time that is required is when you did Carnival. So if you look here on that form that we filled out, it said your name. Expedia Tap, same thing. You have to pay attention to the instructions. Disney, when we did Disney, it doesn't ask, it asks for your name. Carnival was the only one that said agent ID number, okay? That's why I always tell everybody, because they kind of keep things in their back of their mind and they're like, oh, I was supposed to do it this way. No, if you're confused, go in and fill it out again or reread it. So right here, first name, it just says first name. But then with Carnival, if you go into Carnival and you register, that's when it says, so I'm gonna log out. Register now. First name, okay, so it doesn't say it on this, but it says it on this part where it says how to register, okay? So yeah, that's the only one I think is Expedia or Carnival that asks for the agent number, okay? All right, so Expedia Tap, as I was talking about, if you have an Expedia account already, fill this information out. Existing Expedia, this is Expedia Tap, which is the travel agent side. If you already have an Expedia account, a lot of us booked on Expedia already, fill out this information. If you were with another agency, here's that information, okay? The main thing to remember, once you register, anytime you go into book with Expedia, make sure it shows this, because you want to be a part of Archer Travel. One person did a huge booking and they booked it on their own Expedia versus Archer Travel Expedia, wondered why they didn't get paid commission. Well, it wasn't booked under our Archer Travel Expedia. So that's why it's very important to follow the instructions. Again, everything's right here, okay? So you click here, follow the instructions. I think I'm already registered, so it's not gonna allow me to do it, but I use Expedia Tap as my go-to for pricing, okay? Expedia Tap right now, we're only getting 50% commission, meaning, you know, most of them we get 80%, but Expedia kind of screwed us over during COVID. So we're trying not to book a lot with them, but I find them the easiest to use. So I use it as a pricing mechanism, meaning, let's say Hannah called me up and, you know what, we're thinking of maybe going to Hawaii. We're not sure, but can you just give me a price? Of course I can. That's when I go in here. Do you want a hotel? Do you want flight and car? What would you like? Oh, I want a bundle deal. Okay, perfect. So let's do a flight, hotel, and car. Okay. So again, very easy to maneuver. And this is going to be your guys' homework. I want you to go in to Expedia Tap and play around with these. Pretend you're going on vacation. Whenever I travel, I use these anyway. Like I got a good deal on a hotel. Anytime I go anywhere, I use things to do. See what things are going on there, and I book those. You know, my bundle hotels. Let me show you hotels. So let's say your client already booked their air or their car rental, but they're like, can you give me a deal on a hotel? Sure, let me check. So what you do, you put where they're going, the dates, but look, you can also get them a 20% off their hotel, even if they booked separate their car, their train, their hotel, or their car rental, as long as it's the same traveler. So make sure you share that pricing with them, okay? So you can search here. And again, I want you guys to get in here and practice with it because this is so much easier than Vax. But when you go to book, I suggest you use Vax because there you're getting the full 80% commission, and lots of more opportunity. But for right now, just so you're learning, I want you to get in the habit of going in here. You can search by, do they just want Best Westerns? Do they want, 3-star and above? Do they want to not pay over 120 a night? So use these filters. Where do they want to be in Hollywood? Do they want to be by the Venice Beach, by Universal Studios? Do they want food included? Okay, so sit there and go through all these. And again, we don't do Airbnb. Airbnbs are individually owned. They don't pay commission, okay? But we can still do villas, apartments, houses. So we can still get them vacation homes. They're just not the Airbnb, okay? So remember that. You can also add Rakuten and earn extra money there also. So here you go and then you compare. You can sort it by recommended, by price, by our picks, by deals, etc. So my suggestion for you, and that's your homework, is I want you to go in here to Expedia Tap and practice sorting, practice getting pricing, practice doing a bundle deal where you get the car, the hotel, and airfare or whatever. And then you can practice, remember when you get kids, you have to put ages because sometimes ages matter. Disney World, they have to be 10 and above or under, 9 to get a child rate. Okay. So, and then things to do. This is always fun. You're going to Hollywood. Okay, let's see what things are due to in Hollywood. And again, your clients going or you're going. This is what I always do whenever I'm traveling. Let me see what specials, what we can get. Let's do a Segway tour, so stuff like that. Okay. So this one, and then also I want you to practice on Archer Go. Okay. So Archer Go is either, you can look it up under our travel cafe. You can also go into Archer Travel and go to suppliers. You are going to have to register here. But this is Archer Go, kind of a quick overview, quick quote. You want to just kind of like from your website too. You want to book a flight. You want to book a hotel. Again, practice. Book a hotel here, book a hotel over here on Expedia, and compare, and that's what we do. We compare, we shop. You want to find the best deal for your clients, okay? All right, any questions on that? All right, no questions. So again, this is my Expedia Tap. Let me look really quick if I can show you my menu. All right, so these are some of the trips that I've, like I said, when I was in Miami, I did a lot of my car rentals. When my kids went to Hawaii, I got them their car rentals or hotels, car rentals. So I use it because I like Expedia Tap. It's quick, it's easy, and I compared different things. So I found it the best for me. Again, it's up to you guys. All right, so any questions on the vendors, how to register, where to go, what information to find? Filling out the first name is always your age. Okay. All right, any other questions on that? So just so you know, when you are doing registration, RIU is a vendor. There's a few issues there, so I don't recommend that. Club Med, there's a cheat sheet. Pleasant Holidays, you have to wait 30 days. Sandals, you have to wait 6 months. So the ones I recommend registering with today: Carnival, Disney, Expedia, TAP, Vax Vacation, and then within Vax you have Princess, MSC, and Norwegian. Okay. So those are ones I think to start with. Okay. All right. So it says, have them practice Expedia, TAP, and Archer Go. Explain any OTAs that are not Expedia, TAP. We can we can price match. Okay. So again, the main thing is practice, doing different quotes, practice the filtering and stuff. When you get a client, okay, now this is in the future, but if you're already talking to clients, first off, don't work for free. Make sure they're working with the decision maker, and make sure that you are, they're ready to book. Otherwise, please guys, don't do a lot of work, because they'll use and abuse you. You can be working on a quote for 4 or 5 days, and then at the end, they'll tell you, you know what, I need to talk with my husband. I need to let him know. Or, you know what, we decided we're going to book on our own, or we decided we're going to wait a year. You just wasted 4 days. Okay. So what I do when people are like, can you just give me a quote? Okay. Are you the decision maker? Are you ready to book if I find you a great deal? No, not yet. Okay, well, let me do this. So I go into Expedia, TAP, I give them 2 quotes. I'm like, it can cut, increase or decrease depending on what you want, where you want, etc. Because again, if they want a king bed, if they want an ocean view, if they, want a whatever, unlimited mileage and stuff. So again, and you give them a price today, it can change in an hour. Okay, so you always tell them, this price is not guaranteed until your deposit is made. Okay. Again, you'll learn that on these steps. Okay. Start thinking of a business name and bring that business name to New Agent 102, because what we're going to do is you want to start branding yourself. This is your business. Yes, you are an agent with Archer Travel, but like me, I'm an agent with Archer Travel. You saw my business page, right? My travel page. Well, guess what? I am also the owner of Melrose Travels and the owner of Otra Travels. I branded myself. Okay. Again, guys, I don't recommend paying out anything more than what you're already getting, because you already have all these resources. But when you're ready, guys, then I suggest going in and, creating your own website, your own branding. So like here, yes, I am an owner with Archer Travel, but I'm also the owner of On the Road Again Travels. And this is me. This is my business. This is me traveling and going on a Disney or a Carnival cruise inspection. This is me in Hawaii. This is me on the Norwegian cruise ship. These are my daughters now, all independent contractors. This is my 20-year-old going to Europe or Paris for Disney. This one went to Cancun, got engaged, and then she just went to Hawaii. This one just likes making money like her mom. This is, again, we got a free tickets to Escaret, Mexico. So we were there. So travel, guys, be a product of the product. Again, as you see, we love Disney. Okay. So think of a business name so we can help start branding your business. And thank you for joining New Agent 101. Next step will be to attend our New Agent 102. Once you've received access, to the additional vendors. That's why I said go in and make sure you register today with those vendors. As always, if you have additional questions, feel free to reach out to your mentor, your upline, any of your daily Q&A. Okay. And that's it for today. So again, look, a great way to advertise. Raise your hand if you want to go on a cruise. Contact me today. So any questions? Did you guys learn a lot? Did I help you at all? I hope, this kind of cleared up some things. Again, 102 will take you more in depth, but we don't want to overwhelm you. So that's why it's kind of like a step by step. Okay. So just take your time. Again, make sure you get registered for our website so that way you guys can, and I apologize for my dogs. I can't wait till this work is done. But make sure also you're brand new guys, get in and do your money in your pocket, earn back your residuals or your investment. Okay. You can earn back your full $50. You can also earn back up to $150. So definitely check this out. It's kind of like a jump start to your business. Okay. So we're here to help you. Again, congratulations on your business. I hope to see you on my next trainings. Today I am doing the voucher trainings, which is at 5 p.m. if you want to join me. And otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm glad you could join me today. And again, if you have any questions, here is my phone number. I've been with the company for 6 years, so, I know some stuff, but again, I'm not the best booker because a lot of times I just did it for the perks. So, but we have amazing leaders and trainers that do the bookings that can really help you also. Okay. All right. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for joining me, and hope to see you on the next training. Bye, guys.